Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Final Doom, the Plutonia Experiment. This is the final map, Map 30, the Gateway of Hell. I'm Ultimate Mantoid. Go ahead and pick up all your power-ups here. I don't like using rockets here unless I'm like speedrunning or something, which actually I use the BFG here for that, but what I do is I like using the super shotgun here just for the ammo conservation because this is a map 30. Anything can go wrong here. So I usually conserve my plasma and my rockets and I opt for the super shotgun through here. Step through that teleporter, and sometimes if you go through that too fast, this won't actually raise up, which can be problematic. Get out of my face, Archie! Kill the two Archviles and pick up their cells, because, you can be heavily rewarded that way. Cyberdemon killed him for me. Anyways, I always kill what starts off in the map first. Alright. Now press the switch here. Followed by this one. And get about lined up right there. And that's the game. The Gateway of Hell. It's map 30. You have the final boss, which I think they called him the Gatekeeper in Plutonia. So you get to kill the Gatekeeper, and you get to deal with the final legions of hell, There's not a whole lot. I mean, it's a map 30. It's short, it's to the point, it's a boss battle. The Cyberdemon is definitely the toughest part of this map, because trying to line up your shot against the boss in this one isn't that bad. Because you have, it drops down into a pit, so as long as you kind of line yourself up just about center and time it just right as you're going up, he's not hard. There's no secrets in the map, by the way, so don't bother looking for them. There is a special section for deathmatch, which is kind of peculiar, because I don't think I've like no-clipped over there and like run around and stuff, but I've never actually used it. But yeah, that's Plutonia, folks. The Gatekeeper's evil face is splattered all over the place as its tattered corpse collapses. An inverted gate forms and sucks down the shards of the last prototype accelerator, not to mention the few remaining demons. You're done. Hell has gone back to pounding bad dead folks instead of good live ones. Remember to tell your grandkids to put a rocket launcher in your coffin. If you go to hell when you die, you'll need it for some final cleaning up. So yeah, it ends the same way as Doom 2 and TNT, and so you get to see the cast of characters. And I promised, and I'm going to go ahead and do this, but I promised, and I'm going to do it. So I'm going to leave this running, and I'm going to bring up the Wikipedia for Doom, and I'm going to read the story to Plutonia, because I promised that I would. Story. After Hell's catastrophic invasion of Earth, the global governments decide to take measures against any possible future invasion, knowing that the power... You know what? You're an annoying one. We'll do basic info. Any measurements against any possible future invasion, knowing that the powers of Hell still remain strong. The UAC Corporation is refounded under completely new management. The old trustees and stockholders are all dead in any case, and aims to develop tools that would prevent demonic invasions. It is said that the new UAC base is on one of Jupiter's moons, Io. UAC scientists thought that at this distance from Earth might prevent another catastrophic invasion. UAC's scientists start working on quantum accelerator devices intended to close interdimensional gates and stop possible invasions. The experiments are carried out in a secret research complex with a stationed detachment of Marines. The work seems to be going well, but the creatures from outside have their dire attention drawn towards the new research. A gate opens in the heart of the complex, and unnatural horrors pour out. The quantum accelerator performs superbly. The gate is quickly closed and the invasion stopped. Research continues more boldly. On the next day, a ring of 7 gates opens and an even greater invasion begins. For 1 hour, the quantum accelerators manage to close 6 of the gates. But the hellish army has become too numerous and too strong. The complex is overrun. Everyone is slain or zombified. The last gate of hell remains open, manned and guarded by a demon gatekeeper. The government, frantic that the quantum accelerator will be destroyed or used in some evil alien fashion against humanity, orders all Marines to the site at once. The Doom guy is close to the site and gets there first. There he concludes that by the time reinforcements arrive that the demons will be too numerous and powerful. The Marine decides to enter the complex and stop the gatekeeper alone. Yeah, that's the story of Plutonia. So now you know what the quantum accelerators that it talks about throughout the story, now you know what they are, so. I love you, Baron. You're so fun. Arachnotron. So, what do I think of Plutonia? It's the best thing that Doom has, as far as official releases. This is what Doom 2 could possibly have been. Now, imagine if we got TNT with a lot of maps that looked like, you know, that had the quality, not so much the difficulty, but the quality of Plutonia. TNT has nothing. I mean, not even Doom 2 can hold a candle to the amazement and awe that is Plutonia. I don't know how they did it in the 4-month, I think it's a 4-month development time. But yeah, somehow they did it. And basic development is that Dario and Milo Casali basically contributed a couple of maps to TNT, and American McGee was so impressed, you know, along with the rest of id Software, that they were like, hey, how about you just make an entire megawatt? So the two of them created 16 levels each, you know, and they get submitted into, they get submitted to id, and it becomes Plutonia. And I remember there's a quote when somebody was interviewing Dario. He commented, you know, relieved that no further changes were required to the maps. He said, thank God, because I was ready to throw my computer out the window at the time. So, that's Plutonia. I love it. Everything about it is just amazing. And I was asked, what map is my least favorite in Plutonia? And I know I'm rambling on at this point, but it's Plutonia. My least favorite map in Plutonia is probably maybe Tombstone or Impossible Mission. I just don't really like them that much. Maybe like one of the middle maps like Genesis or something. But I really don't have a least favorite map. I like every map in Plutonia. Okay, maybe Tombstone is my least favorite. Or Mission Impossible, or Impossible Mission, rather. Not, yeah. But, that's, yeah, of course, obviously my favorite's the Odyssey of Noises, so. Anyways, that's the end of Plutonia. I will see you in the next game, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope that it was worth the wait. Till next time, guys, take care, have fun, and I will see you next game.